Warning, the following program could and probably will be insulting to your intelligence. Thanks for watching.
And welcome back to Miscellaneous, episode 4 here on Metro Sports. Chris Goff, Joe Novacek in front of the Miscellaneous weather screen here at the palatial Metro Sports studios. And folks, we know it's the holiday season, and we're looking forward to giving you this next show, much like a piece of coal in a stocking, Joe Novacek.
Chris, why am I wearing a jacket?
Well, we're going to have to wait and see, but there is an important reason on the show.
And we have these nice headsets, too.
We got a little budget bump here on Miscellaneous. It's a piece of the show that you're not going to want to miss. The first ever segment, well, I'll just go ahead and tell you, it was the 2008 Rock, Paper, Scissors Holiday Invitational. We got to be commentators. It was huge news. It's coming up on this episode right now. Welcome, everybody, to the first ever and possibly last ever 2008 Rock, Paper, Scissors Holiday Invitational. I am Chris Goff, along with my sidekick, my trusty sidekick, not-so-average Joe Novacek.
Chris, I haven't seen this much excitement since we didn't land on the moon.
You're absolutely right, Joe. But before we get into tonight's competition, before we get to the bracket, we must go over some housekeeping rules. Some of the rules of the game, this wonderful game we know as Rock, Paper, Scissors. 3 things: the prime, the approach, and the delivery.
The prime is the long-standing ritual used to get the players in sync. We'll be adhering to the European prime today, Chris.
Which is obviously a 3-pump-and-shoot prime. The North American prime is 1-2-shoot.
The approach is the transition phase between the final prime and the delivery.
And remember, Joe, as one's arm makes final descent, a player is required to make a decision about what to throw.
And finally, once firmly in the approach phase, it's time to shift focus to the delivery.
Since the hand is technically already in the rock position, it must either be switched to another throw or remain as the rock. Rock beats scissors, of course. Scissors beats paper, and paper beats rock.
Chris, the market may be down, but these athletes, and I use that term very, very loosely, are way up.
And Joe, we have 4 of those athletes in our midst today. 4 of the top rock, paper, scissors veterans in the Midwest. Let's take a look at the first 2 semifinalists. First, all the way from Virginia Beach, he is Herbie the Hammer Teope.
Chris, this guy can battle. He's recovering from a wrist injury suffered when he played Miss Pac-Man for 36 straight hours.
That hurts.
And has done extensive rehabbing to get here today. Keep an eye out for the Hammer's approach against his opponent.
And his opponent today is from Pittsburgh. He is Corey, left-handed safety scissors Smith.
There is a saying in this tournament, left-handed guys think with the right brain. The crafty veteran is known around the circuit for playing mind games with his opponents.
Well, let's get right to the action. John D. Train Giroux is today's official. Let's listen in.
Are you guys ready to go? Are you ready to go? Let's go! Are you ready? Are you ready? All right. Are you ready? Go!
And then what is this? Corey Smith throws on 2. He knows we're playing European rules, Joe.
Not so fast, Chris. I'm telling you, the wily veteran is crafty. He is playing mind games right now.
Of course, in this tournament, you can have 2 faults, so that's fault number 1.
All right, guys, come on, come on. All right, you ready to go? Are you ready to go? Are you ready to go? All right, let's go. All right, and go!
Whoa, that's way too early, Chris. I'm not sure now. It just may be nerves.
Did he actually throw scissors without even throwing a rock?
Chris, I haven't seen this done since 1947 in Berlin.
That was an amazing year for this sport, Joe. 1 more fault and Corey Smith is thrown out of the tournament.
I'm telling you, watch him. He's crafty.
Okay. Come on, guys. Come on. All right, you ready to go? You ready to go? All right, come on. You ready here? Hey, go! Oh!
And there we see it. Corey Smith, scissors beats paper.
Unbelievable.
Herbie the Hammer out of the tournament. Corey Smith advances.
2 things come to mind, Chris, when I see this. A, Corey knows exactly what he's doing with his mind games, and B, how much did that wrist injury really play into today's tournament?
Well, Joe, we'll have to find out in the future, but congratulations to Corey Smith. Let's get to our second semifinals matchup. Now, we have a young up-and-comer who really knows his stuff from the mean streets of Overland Park, Kansas, Wadsworth Scissorhands.
Chris, this guy had a streak of 69 straight throws without a miss. He reminds me of Sylvester Stallone in Over the Top, except Wadsworth Scissorhands doesn't have a hat that he turns around for power, and he doesn't drive a truck for a living.
His opponent today, a relatively unknown RPS guy to the circuit. His name, John Big Papa Pope.
I don't have much info on this guy, Chris, but I spoke with his mom earlier, and she said this guy would beat her in rock, paper, scissors if given the chance. This guy has no soul. His own mother, Chris.
Unbelievable. Let's get down to John DeRue in the action.
All right, you guys ready to go? Come on, come on, come on. You ready to go? You ready to get set now? And go!
Wadsworth rips off his glove, and they both throw scissors.
Standard move for both.
Now they both throw paper. Both rock.
Looks like they're trying the waterfall on each other.
Pope Scissors takes out Wadsworth paper.
Unbelievable, Chris.
Say hello to your mother for me, all right?
John Pope, Bush League comment, he should not be moving on. Just a step down, just a degradation of the sport.
Already trying to build on that bad boy reputation.
So here's your final set for our next broadcast. Corey left-handed safety Scissors Smith, who will be going in as the favorite based on those comments from John Pope, versus John Big Papa Pope and the filthy mouth he has. Thanks for joining us for this semifinals action of our 2008 Rock, Paper, Scissors Holiday Invitational. For Joe Novacek, I'm Chris Goff. We'll see you next time.